Maya had always been a bright, ambitious girl. Growing up in a small town, she was the one everyone expected great things from. With her sharp wit, kind heart, and dazzling beauty, she easily became the center of attention in school. But beneath the surface, Maya struggled with insecurities no one could see. She was constantly chasing validation, yearning for a sense of belonging that always felt just out of reach. When Maya turned 18, she left for the city to pursue her dream of becoming an actress. The city was vibrant and full of opportunities, but it was also overwhelming and cutthroat. She quickly realized that making it in the entertainment industry was not easy as she'd imagined. Rejection after rejection chipped away at her confidence. Desperation began to settle in. One night, while scrolling through social media, Maya was approached by a talent scout who promised her fame and fortune. At first, the offer seemed innocent, modeling gigs, social media sponsorships, but slowly the lines began to blur. The scout introduced her to new world, the adult film industry. At first Maya hesitated. It was not like it was not the life she did imagine to herself. But the promise of quick money and fame was tempting. Struggling to pay rent and feeling more isolated than ever, she convinced herself that it was just acting, another role to play. It's not real, she thought, just a job. The initial shots brought in money and attention. Her social media following skyrocketed, and for a brief moment, Maya felt like she was on the top of the world. But the high didn't last. As her videos spread across the internet, the stigma began to set in. People who once supported her started to distance themselves. Her family found out, and the shame in their eyes was unbearable. Maya's mental health began to deteriorate. The industry, which had once seemed like a way out, now felt like a trap. She wanted to leave, but the more she tried to distance herself, the more she pulled back in. The money, once a blessing, became a chain that kept her bound to a life she no longer wanted. As the years went by, the toll became unbearable. She tried to build new relationships, but people only saw her for her past. Job opportunities outside of the industry were slim, and every door she tried to open slammed shut. The more she tried to reclaim her life, the more she realized how deeply entangled she had become in a world she never truly wanted. Maya's once bright future now felt like a distant memory. The fame she had once sought became her prison, and the validation she craved had been replaced by scorn and judgment. Her life, once full of potential, had been consumed by the very thing she thought would save her. In the end, Maya learned a bitter truth. Some choices once made cannot be undone. The world she entered for the sake of quick success had taken far more from her than it ever gave.